are, guys, still in the new Caesars Forum that's new for SHOT 2022, and I found Taylor's and Company. And if you haven't heard of them, they make sexy guns just like that. I have Mr. Rob over here that's going to tell us a little bit about, hey, what you're going to do if you're not familiar with these, maybe which models you want to pick up and what to look for.
Great. So a little bit about Taylor's background. We specialize in single action revolvers and lever action rifles. We do a little bit more than that as well, but primarily that's the focus of our company. We have a number of different revolvers, as you can see, and so it might be a little overwhelming at times.
It is, yeah.
We could probably narrow it down if you're thinking about, hey, if you don't know a lot about the guns, first of all, the calibers are typically 45 long Colt, 357, 4440. One of our most popular models is the Run and Iron. And you can see some of the features of this gun. It has a navy grip. It's got a lower, flatter hammer. And this is really more for the mounted shooting guys that are riding around on a horse. They want something that's easily accessible. Comes in a number of different finishes. This happens to be a case hardened with blued barrel. They come in a number of different barrel lengths. Typically 4 3/4 inch and 5.5 are the most popular. And it's like, as advertised, it is a single action. So you have to pull the hammer back every time to fire the gun.
And I noticed just to kind of clarify the profile of the hammer versus something that looks like this.
So yeah, more of a traditional hammer here on this revolver is open top. More for a shooting off the ground and guys doing single action shooting society or SAS type shooting would be using more of a hammer like this.
I noticed, because I have smaller hands, that the reach here is a little bit harder for me to get up here. Would something like that be a little bit easier to kind of...
So that's what we make, and we're gonna walk over and I'm gonna show you a different revolver with a larger grip. Since everybody has different hand sizes,
Sure.
The navy grip is typically easier for people with a smaller hand. We make an army grip that's more conducive to somebody with a larger hand.
Perfect.
So
and
in a minute we can walk over and look at one of those guns too.
Yeah, and I can see out of the corner on my eye, speaking of grips, there's this bird's head grip, which is a little bit interesting looking here too.
Yep. Obviously just a different style. More of a, hey, you slip this in your pocket and the handle hangs out. So definitely a unique type of grip, but there's obviously a market, and these are all exact replicas. So and we import these guns from Italy. So this is a gun that was produced in the 1800s, and we're obviously reproducing it now in a grip that obviously was popular at that time.
Beautiful. Where are we heading next?
So let's go over and take a look at an army-sized grip and take a look at the differences and how it fits your hand differently.
Perfect. There's a quick look at their logo as well. Beautiful T in here. And what pistol are we looking at here?
So now here's another 1873 Cattleman model, and you can see it has a larger grip. This is called the Army grip. So this happens to be a stainless gun, but as you can see, it fits my hand a lot better than, say, if I can get it back on here, a navy grip gun. And you can see the difference
grip.
when my pinky's coming right over the end of it. Similar style gun, different barrel length, both stainless, but here I can hold this gun much better. You can see the hammer, the more traditional hammer. So this would be more for the guy shooting off the ground, single action shooting society type shooting.
Beautiful. And
again, same thing, single action.
Single action.
Yep.
Beautiful on there. And just noticing the beautiful engraving on that. Is it?
Yeah, so there's a lot of, so as you can see on these guns, this happens to be a photo engraved gun. So this is a laser engraved and then hand chased engraving straight from the factory. We also do it in a coin finish. So it's kind of a two-tone gun, a little bit more elaborate engraving. But we offer these engraved guns that you know, adds a little bit more to the offering, makes it a little bit fancier, if you will, and it's obviously very aesthetically appealing.
It is. It is. All right, so we got that larger grip and engraving. We got one more?
Yeah, we got one more to look at.
Okay, we're going to close up with looking at the factory tuned options that Taylor has to offer. And I was messing around with both of these beforehand. The cocking of the hammer was a little bit rougher, and the trigger pull as compared to this one here, it was like butter. Cocking it back and releasing the trigger a lot smoother on these, and that's because they have these options for select models, correct?
So these are exclusive to Taylor's. It's something that we do that our competitors don't. These happen to be two different versions of an 1873. We've got our Gunfighter and we've got our Smoke Wagon. So on the Gunfighter, you can't really see this in video, but this is just a factory trigger job. So in action, we took a very similar gun, and once we tune it, you can't really see this in the video, but a significant difference in
so smooth. You can feel the pieces gliding off of each other.
Exactly.
Not that this isn't smooth, but that is just smoother.
Yeah. So again, something that we do that enhances the performance of the gun. Absolutely, it's something that we do at the factory. It's a patented process, and it's warranted. So for people that are interested in a higher performance cattleman style revolver, they can come to Taylor's and get one that's tuned, and it's not just polishing surfaces, but it's, you know, an enhanced trigger and bolt spring that again is warranted. So if anything ever did happen, you know, we take care of it. But never have anybody come back and say, hey, look, I didn't like that trigger match you got from Taylor's.
Beautiful. Thank you for your time, Rob. It's been educational.